Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Halos in the Pregame Show. Halos in the Infield Pregame Show. I'm James. Pleasant Saturday to you, wherever you may be. Really good weather. Going to go out later, but before that, check out the second game of the three-game series with the Angels and the Mets coming up at 4 o'clock. Of course, yesterday the Angels won 3-1. They're in Queens over the Mets. Sandoval pitched well. He gets a seventh win, 6 innings and only 2 hits, one on run, 4 walks and 7 strikeouts. I guess take the good with the bad there. Morales and Estevez came in to do very good out of the bullpen. I guess when Luke doesn't come in, it's better. But yeah, great night overall for the pitching. The offense, I guess, just did enough. Drury had the RBI, as well as Mustakis, Shanuel. Ohtani had the double. And I have to mention this. It was Japanese Heritage Night. The Mets planned it that way. And also throughout Senga, who faced Ohtani before Ohtani came over. Senga came later this year. I should say Senga goes to 10-7. Stevis gets his 27th save. But it was great to see both Japanese players on Japanese Heritage Night, and then all the people that came to the ballpark of Japanese descent had their camera phones out, had their attention definitely on Otani and Senga. So it was a really great environment there at Citi Field yesterday, and you could just tell, even if you weren't there like I was. It was really, really good. So it makes you think, okay, if Otani did go to the East Coast, he would have no problem, getting fans, or his fan support would be maybe larger. But just putting that out there for the off season. But hopefully he stays. Of course, we'll see. But yeah, Angels win 3-1 yesterday. Let's get to the before we get to the lineups and pitching and all that. Let's get to our sponsors. So if you're looking for tickets, go to 714 Tickets. Angel tickets, Dodger tickets, Padre tickets, preseason football, just wrapping up. So opening day tickets are coming up for football and throughout the season. Got the college games going. One today, of course, with USC, and I'll be there next weekend, so that'll be fun. Also, concert tickets. Beyonce's coming with her Renaissance tour to Inglewood at the SoFi Stadium. Come out for that. That's going to be fun. For those of you who have family or friends like Beyonce, surprise them with some tickets for sure. So that'll be something to look forward to. Put in that code HITI for 10% off for tickets, 714 Tickets in the checkout. It's a win-win deal right there. There's no doubt about that. And then also you get 5% back off after every purchase, for future purchases, I should say. So it's a really great deal. The number to check out their the phone number, and the great staff will help you there at 714 Tickets. It's 714-842-5387. Also check out Noble Ale Works. For home games, you get free parking, and mention HITI and Halos in the Infield for drink specials and free parking. So it's a really great deal there at Noble Ale Works. Very good stuff. Let's see. Also check out their new brews. They have a special going on with the Man's Milk, and then there was another one too that just came out, and it's really good stuff. And I wish I could remember what it was, but it was really good stuff. And then check out their Instagram for the food trucks that'll come. Just check them out on Instagram at No Boil Works. It is really good stuff. Also, check out the Todd Fox post-game show after every Angels game here on YouTube. And then check out the flagship podcast. Also, after every series. They just did one with Vetter as a special guest. And that was a really good show there. Recapping the Red series and all the Angel news. They also had some food talk, I believe. And then also check out Halos in the Infield on all of the social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, X, and then of course here on YouTube. Yeah, and then Facebook, of course. Questions of the day always coming out, and Waver and Dazzle was the subject of the question yesterday. So it was really, really good stuff. Of course, from Fernando's question of the day. All right, so let me quickly look up that Noble Works. They had a special going on for to go, I believe. Also, go there for the for any football games going on. They do a great job of marketing that as well. Let's see. I think Friday they have. No. Today the doors are already open at 1:00. The burger place, they have LA Ideal Burger there, so check them out at Noble Works. If you're coming off of work, go right there and just relax, enjoy the Angel game and whatever preseason game coming on of the NFL. I know the Raiders are on later, so check that all out for sure. All right, Noble Works. All right, so the standings for both teams, both are still in fourth place. Angels are 62 and 67, and then the Mets are 59 and 70. And just looking at their standings at this point, why bother? But let's get them out there. The Angels are 10.5 out, 9.5 out of the wild card. Excuse me. New York Mets are 25 games out in last place now. Washington has overtook them. We never thought that would be possible. And the Mets are 8.5 out in the National League wild card. That's just crazy to think. The Nationals overtook the Mets. Can't explain these things. Anyway, let's get any news going on. Not really today, other from tomorrow's broadcast will be on the Peacock app. Tomorrow's Angel game, so it'd be at 9 a.m. Tomorrow morning, and then there's 3 with Philadelphia, and then Thursday off, and then September we'll arrive with a new homestand. All right, so let's get to the starting pitchers. Chase Silseth will go for the Angels. He is the right-hander. He has solidified himself to be a starter in the rotation. 23 years of age, drafted out 21 and brought up that year. He's got a 95 miles per hour fastball, 82 on the slider, 87 on the changeup, 90 on the cutter, and then he really uses his curveball at 79. His stats, this will be his 15th game coming up, 4-1 record, 4 ERA, 45 innings pitched, 50 strikeouts, and 1.29 on the whip. This will be a 7th game started. 45 innings pitched, like I mentioned, 37 hits, 23 runs given up, 20 earned. Remember, Sandoval, I think he had the 5th most unearned runs given up. So the defense, again, behind him, letting him down. 9 home runs given up, 21 RBI, or 21 walks, and then 50 strikeouts, as I mentioned for Chase Silseth today. His last start, came against the Rays on the 19th. So on that Saturday of August. Got no decision, 3 2/3 innings, 5 hits, 5 earned runs, 2 home runs given up, 3 walks, and then 4 strikeouts. He was part of that nightcap, I want to say, of that doubleheader. It's weird saying the Angels had a doubleheader, but that's what happened. Carlos Carrasco will be the starter for the New York Mets, 36 years of age now, former Cleveland pitcher, 6'4", 224 pounds, a right-hander. He's got a 92 miles per hour fastball, 87 on the changeup, 84 on the slider, 80 miles per hour on the curve. I was kind of surprised he didn't get traded, but maybe he's not as good as he used to be. And he came back from, I believe, cancer, so it's good to see him even here. It will be his 28th game started. He's 3-7 with a 6.42 ERA, 88 and 1/3 innings pitched, 65 strikeouts. His whip at 1.65, really high there. Looking at his other stats, as it came up in 2009, I can't believe that already. with Cleveland. Let's see his stats: 108 hits given up, 66 runs, 63 earned, 17 home runs given up, 38 walks, and then 65 strikeouts. So he's given up 17 home runs. He gave up 17 all of last year. So he's kind of had a struggle, I guess, this season. I guess that's why he's not traded. But he faced St. Louis last Sunday. He got the loss. 9 hits given up in 4 innings of work, 3 earned runs given up there, home run, and 3 strikeouts. That's all for Carrasco. So maybe the Angels can get to him. He's a veteran, but we'll see what he has left in the tank. We'll definitely see how his pitches are here as I get to the StatCast. I get all of this, of course, from the from Baseball Savant. It looks like the fastball is middle high, changeup is down in the zone, sliders up and out of the zone, or low and out of the zone. Sinker is middle into the right-handed batters. Curve is down the zone. Then he rarely uses the cutter and sweeper. He uses 6 sweepers and decided not to use it anymore. And I don't know how much that hurt Shohei Ohtani, but you wonder. Let's get to the starting lineups real quick here. For the Angels, Luis Rengifo will lead off for the Angels at shortstop. Shohei Ohtani will be the designated hitter. Batting second, and then batting third will be Brandon Drury, the second baseman. Batting fourth will be Mike Moustakas at third base. Batting fifth will be Logan O'Hoppe, the catcher. Batting sixth will be Mickey Moniak, the center fielder. Batting seventh will be Hunter Renfroe, the right fielder. And then batting eighth and right back up with the Angels, Trey Cabbage, taking over for Shanuel at first base. Shanuel finally getting the day off. And then batting ninth will be Randall Grichuk, the left fielder. The Angels against Carrasco. Let's see. Drury is 0-2. Escobar 2-14. Maybe you'll see him pinch hit later in the game. Grichuk is hitting 286. Moustakas 120. Ohtani 750. He has a home run against Moustakas as well as Escobar. After home run versus Carrasco. Escobar also has a home run against him. 7 runs driven in. Moustakas and Ohtani both had 3 runs driven in. Rengifo 0-2, and then Velasquez 0-5. That's not a shock. Okay, let's go with Carlos Carrasco. The Mets starting lineup. Let's see. They'll lead off with Brandon Nimmo, the center fielder. Batting second will be Francisco Lindor, the shortstop. And then batting third will be Jeff McNeil, the second baseman. Remember, McNeil was out in right field yesterday. I don't want to say, or left fielder. Yeah. Pete Alonso will be the first baseman, batting fourth. Vogelbach, big fella. Daniel Vogelbach will be the designated hitter, batting fifth. Batting sixth will be G.J. Stewart. He had a tough time at the plate yesterday. He's the right fielder today. And then batting seventh will be Omar Narvaez, the former Brewer. He is catching. Batting eighth will be Daniel Ortega, the left fielder. And then batting ninth will be Jonathan Arias, the third baseman. So that'll round up each of the lineups. Let's see. Only Arias has faced Silseth once, and he's 0-1. That's it. No one else has seen Silseth, so this might be a good thing. And we wondered what the Angel lineup. Never really seen Senga before, other from Ohtani. We would see how he would do, but hopefully everybody watched tablets, and we'll see what happens. Here with Silseth against the Mets lineup, if they tattoo him or if Silseth gets the advantage. That'll be something to look forward to. All right, let's get to the scores of today. Obviously, a lot of games going on right now because there's only one. Well, there's no night games. It's only one at 5 o'clock. Right now, the Guardians are trailing the Blue Jays in Toronto 5-3, bottom of the seventh, as we're talking at 2:10. 2-2, the Braves and the Giants, bottom of the third, up in the Bay. Right now, the Dodgers lead the Red Sox in Boston 2-1, and that's going to the bottom of the fourth. It's amazing how many Dodger fans came out for that series. They had that Pantalone 294 parade going down Yankee Way or whatever they call it now. That's disturbing. Top of the fourth, the Mariners lead the Royals 7-0 in the top of the fourth. Seattle already on the fast track to another win. The Nationals lead the Marlins in Miami, bottom of the fourth, 1-0. Nationals creeping up. It's weird to say. They're creeping. The Yankees and Rays are going on in St. Pete. The Rays lead 2-0 in the bottom of the third. And later on at 3:10, Brown will go for Houston. Detroit will go with Rodriguez. So it's Houston and the Tigers in Detroit. That game was wild yesterday. Framber Valdez had a no-hitter going until the seventh, and then the bullpen came in and blew it for the Astros. There was a walk-off 3-run home run by a Tiger that killed it. Later on, the Rockies and Orioles are playing. The Orioles won yesterday. That's coming up at 4 o'clock. Chris Flexen will go for the Rockies, and Bradish will go for the Baltimore Orioles. And then at 4 o'clock, the A's and the White Sox. Sears will go for the A's, and then Toussaint will go for the White Sox. And it was a disturbing story from what I gathered from what happened yesterday. And the same thing happened in St. Louis, I think in 2018 or 19. Somehow, a couple of women got shot sitting in the outfield and left field at the White Sox game. I don't know if it's stray bullets from the outside or somehow, some way, security let a little pistol in. I don't know what the hell happened. But the fact is, 2 women got shot, and it's just not good news. The White Sox have had a horrible week. Relocation, management fired, ownership sale maybe, and then this. It's just been a shitty week for the Chicago White Sox. And if anybody has any hope for the White Sox, it's gone now. I mean, this franchise has been awful for a while, and this week has just shown the worst of it. I think you'd agree out there. And then St. Louis, I'm trying to remember, the same thing happened. All I could think of was from the street, and somehow the bullets came down and hit someone. But it shows you how 4th of July, they always talking about, watch out for bullets. Don't even shoot anything straight in the air because the bullets come down. And this shit happens in Chicago every day. Let's just be real. But to have it inside the ballpark, and hardly anybody knew about it until the morning after, when all the news came out. What the hell? Could you imagine that happening at, Dodger Stadium, Angel State? Could you imagine that at Petco? I'm surprised it hasn't happened at Petco. There's been drone interferences, but an investigation's going on. We'll see what the hell comes out of that, but it's amazing what the hell goes on in America sometimes. The Padres and Brewers will play at 4 o'clock. The Brewers won the first game of that 3-game series. Avila will go for the Padres, and then Peralta will go for Milwaukee. The Cubs and the Pirates. Wicks will be making his debut for the Cubs. Selby 1-0 going for the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Rangers and Twins from Minnesota will go on at 4:15. Scherzer will go for the Rangers, Max Scherzer, and then Joe Ryan will go for the Minnesota Twins. And there was a report that came out today, and it's true, with Carlos Correa battling with plantar fasciitis. I can't say it, but so it makes it hard for him to plant and do anything. So he's already had a challenging year. Correa with well, he had a challenging off season, and then now this. So you can just tell maybe it's been a lingering injury that is continuing for Carlos Correa. The Cardinals and Phillies will be going on at 4:15. Daniel Hudson will go for St. Louis, and then Zach Wheeler will go for the Philadelphia Phillies. It should be a Fox game. At 5:10, and this is a game I'm going to watch at the same time the Angels game, and maybe I'm going to have multiple screens going. The Reds and the Diamondbacks from Arizona. The Reds have taken the first two games of this series. Both have been close. Both have been fun. Both are going for that third wild card spot. Cruz will go for Cincinnati, and then Zach Davies will go for Arizona. So again, the Angels and Mets coming up at 4:10, and tomorrow on the Peacock app at 9 a.m. For those of you with that, or download it and then check that out for sure tomorrow morning. And then of course the road trip continues with Philadelphia, and then it'll be September, just like that. I don't know if I screwed that up. I'm trying to figure that out if I got that wrong or not. I think they go to Oakland after Philadelphia. That's right. And then the homestand will be coming up the second week of September. All right, let's get to some of these comments. Oh God, Artie Moreno is here. Oh, I'll tell you what. You've made the post games. I mean, they're enjoyable already, but after a loss, you made them even more enjoyable with your calls. And that one yesterday definitely went all over the place, and we don't know, who's the father of what kid that we all know. I mean, you could be the father of so many kids out there, Artie, so you never know. Let's see. Robert saying James drinking Artie juice, straight vodka. No, I wish. It's a Circle water, and I'm trying to drink anything from like soda, so that's what I'm drinking. But there's a little lemon to it. I don't like it. Yeah. Artie saying woo. He says Big Angels win tonight. I can feel it. Ugh. Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Again, still Seth, and nobody's faced a mother from or a Roos, third baseman for New York. So maybe it's going to be a good start. Maybe it's a good feeling. Maybe I'll join you, Artie, with that assumption. Robert saying White Sox moving to Nashville. Artie buy that team. I don't think he can buy. I don't think he can own two teams in one league, but they need something because it's really bad. And then I was watching another video where there's 7 more teams that are in not all relocation talks, but both need a new stadium. Both are fighting with cities, with counties to try to get a new stadium, new ballpark. And there are so many different similarities. Then you have the Angels situation. So he got into that. Artie Moreno saying, sure, how much? Robert saying, Sox are so bad they'll pay you to take them. Robert said, thought you were going to say USC game. Yeah, I'm going to watch that mostly. I'm going to flip back with I don't know if the Raider game is being shown live on NFL Network, but if not, that's good because I can go back and forth or later on. But yeah, I'm going to watch the Cardinals excuse me. I'm getting all my teams messed up here. No, the Reds and Diamondbacks, the Angels, Mets, and then have the USC game, and we'll see what the Raider game comes out. Raiders and Cowboys, so it's going to be fun watching all the fans of those teams fight each other at your local bar, but not Noble Elworks. Keep it safe over there. Artie saying, James, you're my boy. Woo, thank you. And Artie also saying, is Todd there? No, I'm in Oceanside, California. Todd's up there in the LA area, so I come visit sometimes. We'll see each other at games and all that. But yeah, he'll be back for the post game show. Artie, so check that out. Artie says, "Wake up, Todd, and tell him I said hello." I think Todd's at work right now, up in Orange County, driving away. So again, you'll see him in the post game show. Cannot wait for you to call in. And if we go on a winning streak, I know maybe more drinks will come out for you. We'll see what happens. Anyway, it's the second game of the 3-game series with the Angels and Mets. And then tomorrow, the last game at 9 a.m. again on the Peacock Net app. And then 3 with Philadelphia, 3 in Oakland, and then they're home again for September. And then that's pretty much it. Like Vetter mentioned on the podcast, Angels will play on October. 1 game on that Sunday. I don't know if I'll be there. I'll probably be at the Raider-Charger game, depending on how the Raiders season goes. But the Angels will play in October this year, once. Anyway, that's a pre-game show. We'll see you tomorrow for the post-game show, hopefully. Maybe we'll be talking about Angels sweep. Who knows? But we'll see what happens. Just got to win. Just win, baby. All right, everybody take care. Artie says October baseball, baby. Woo! All right, everyone take care. Go Halos. And Artie, I'll see you later on the post-game. Later.